Woody M. Buildings Tivoligasse by Freimüller Söllinger Architektur in Vienna, Austria. The project arose from a variety of different demands. A 5-story solid wood building was to be built in an urban setting while paying close attention to a lively mix of uses, with plenty of greenery and multiple connections and views throughout the structure. Once a parking lot for 40 cars and a single-story supermarket is now a mixed-use residential building yielding 85 apartments, as well as a parking garage and supermarket in its base. Four-stepped wooden houses sit crosswise on a base parallel to the neighboring residential buildings. The residential plateau and the surrounding open spaces house landscaped gardens, forming high-quality recreational spaces, both for the residents as well as publicly accessible, adding value to the neighborhood. The base mediates between the linear constructed adjacent residential buildings and the transverse wooden buildings. Targeted as zigzag expansions along the Gestwister Spitzer Weg create attractive access points to the building as well as pleasant public areas. The setback of the building line allows for a wide intermediate space with a lot of greenery. At the intersection with Bonigas, a plaza is formed where the staircase to the residential plateau, an entrance to the building, common rooms, and access to the ground-level bicycle garage is located. The sloping terrain is taken up on the inside by varying room heights and intermediate levels containing the supermarket, garage, and the inhabitants' storage rooms, which can be accessed from the outside at ground level. Playfully positioned, the 4 solid wooden buildings placed on the green deck form a site-specific ensemble. The spaces between the buildings function as green open spaces with trees, bushes, and meadows for the residents and enable views between the neighboring buildings. The views of the new buildings are oriented in a north-south direction, with those of the neighbors in an east-west direction, ensuring maximum privacy for the residents. The stepped structures allow light to enter the neighboring buildings at a 45-degree angle and create quality terraces. Each house is equipped with a balcony framework and a development framework in the form of arcades, including an elevator tower. The apartments are designed as open-plan lofts. Predetermined breaking points in the apartment partition walls allow for sustainable adjustments of the apartment sizes. The living areas are generously glazed from wall to wall and allow fantastic views and urban vistas. The wooden buildings are constructed entirely of solid wood from floor to ceiling. The outside walls are made of untreated planed wooden boards. In the apartments, the ceiling remains exposed to wood. Due to the high amount of floors, there are many requirements concerning fire protection and soundproofing, which are solved prototypically. Above the base, everything is made of prefabricated parts and assembled on-site, in order to ensure the dismantling of the building once necessary. The slab thicknesses vary, depending on the exact structural requirements, in order to save material. A total of 2,300 cubic meters of wood from domestic forests is used in the 4 solid wood structures. The same amount of wood takes 40 minutes to grow back in Austrian forests.